Hey there, Coach Ingrid Hughes here, the CEO and founder of Team Life Changes, where we change lives every single day, starting with our own. Here to give you a tutorial for the newest update of the Beachbody On Demand. This is as of May of 2017. So let's go ahead and get you started. So you're going to log into your account at teambeachbody.com. Of course, if you don't have an account, message me. We'll get you hooked up with your free account. Anyway, so you go into teambeachbody.com and you're going to click on the Beachbody On Demand button, which will take you to a new window. In that new window, you'll go to the Beachbody On Demand, and over here on the right, you'll see sign up or log in. Go ahead and hit the login, and because you've already signed up through your coach. Definitely don't do this without a coach, because the coaches know how to get you some extra freebies and extra goodies. So don't miss out on that. So I've logged in here, and you'll see it takes you to a new screen. The first thing you're going to do is go to the tab that's marked How It Works. This is very user-friendly. It's been set up this way because of the feedback. And speaking of feedback, down here on the right-hand side is a feedback button. Feel free to go ahead and hit that feedback button and give your feedback, because it makes things better. So if there are things that you think should be here or things that irritate you, go ahead and let Beachbody know, and they'll take care of that. Take that under advisement. So anyway, you hit on the How It Works, and it's going to tell you right here in the center of the page, you're going to choose the right program for yourself, use that program's meal plan, track your workouts, and you'll get the results. So it's also going to tell you exactly what's included in your membership, and your coach should already have told you that. And if I'm your coach, then I know I've told you, but you're going to get access to every single fitness program that Beachbody has in a streamable digital format for an entire 12 months. And that includes any new programs that drop in that 12-month period. What? Plus you get access to the Fixate cooking show. Plus you get access to the challenge du jour, which means there'll be a challenge each day. So if you don't want to do a fitness program, if you're in between programs, you'll just hit the challenge du jour button, and whatever program that they've picked for that day is the workout that you can do. You'll also have access to every single nutrition guide from every single program. It's really, really awesome. And the Beachbody Yoga Studio, something to really look into. So if you know what trainer that you love and you just want to do with that trainer, you can just go ahead and click on trainers, and then you can just hit that trainer's face. You see their pictures show up. You'll hit that trainer's face, and all of their programs will populate. But what I really want you to do is, if you've consulted with me, I've already talked to you and you've told me what your needs are, so we already know what program you're going to do. But say you decided, you know what, I want to do it my own way, which is fine. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to do it your own way. So we'll first click on workout programs, and this is how you select the program that's best for you. First, you'll check your fitness level and be honest with yourself. If you're a beginner, click beginner. There's no shame in that. If you're intermediate beginner, click that. If you're advanced, click advanced, whatever you are. So we're going to go ahead and click beginner. And say that you're like me and you're like, I don't want to do anything more than 30 minutes. Okay, so you'll go ahead and click on 30 minutes. What type of workouts do you like? Do you like cardio? Do you like dance? Do you like low impact? So we're going to go ahead and click on cardio, and we're going to click on low impact, and we're even going to click on slim and tone. And we're going to leave trainer blank, because this way it'll give you all of the trainers and tell you what. So you see it populated already what it thinks will be a good fit for me to select some of these things. All of these choices, it's telling me try one of these. So I'm going to go ahead and click the latest one that just dropped on Tuesday of this week, and it's called UV2. It's for beginners or intermediates, but it's basically for people who want to get moving again. And sometimes some of those other dancey type programs are just a little bit too hard. If you're really overweight and some moves just don't come as easily for you, this was created just for you. So the fitness instructor is named Leandro Corvallo, and you'll see when you click on that program or any program, it'll tell you right from the very beginning how long it is. This one's 4 weeks long. It's going to tell you the duration of the workouts. There'll be 30 minutes or less. This is a cardio program, and it's for beginners. So then below that, you'll see it says the program plan. It's telling you right now you have 12 workouts, 4 weeks, plus a nutrition guide and Shakeology. Then there's some other information down here that's related to it. So there'll be things on the Beachbody blog that will be of interest to you if you selected this particular program. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and you'll click on right here where it says workouts. And this will tell you exactly everything that's here. So you'll see your program materials, and you can go ahead and see what everything is. So we'll just pick this one just because we haven't looked at the program guide yet. And beside each program, it's going to tell you the details. So click on this little carrot on the right. It's going to tell you the equipment that you need. And this one says you don't need any equipment, but if you decide you want to take it up a little step, then you can use some weighted gloves. And you can get those through us as well. So the first thing I always ask you to do is look at your program materials, because you really need to know what you're doing before you start doing. Don't just jump in the workouts because you don't know what you're supposed to do first. And they're designed in a specific order for a reason, to get you the maximum results that you deserve. So most people like to go ahead and go to the quick start guide, so you can do that. But I like to go straight to the calendar, and I print everything out because I'm a pen and paper girl. So I highly recommend that you print out your calendar, and that way you can check off the days as they go by. There's just something that feels good about being able to check them off. And there's a journal here. So for each thing you want to check out, there's a little download button here, and it'll just open it right away. So here's the journal that you'll have. And I, again, recommend that you print this one out as well, because you'll want to write in there. So it's going to tell you some things that are going to be helpful from the very beginning. And the nice thing about this particular program is it introduces you to things with the meal plan. Definitely look at the meal plan. It goes by the KISS method, which is keep it super simple. And the one thing I like about this is that in the very beginning, it just introduces things slowly. So the first week, they're just introducing Shakeology to you. Then the second week, they're introducing different ways of eating breakfast. And then the next week, they'll introduce different ways of what you can do for dinner and all of that. So, and you don't stop doing the Shakeology. You don't stop doing the breakfast. It just shows you, it introduces you to something, you keep going. It introduces you to something else, you keep going. So it just continues to add on to it. And that's what I like most about this particular program. So while the nutrition guide is loading, okay, here it is, and you can see just what I just said. And it even tells you in the table of contents how it's doing the easy peasy plan and showing you simple snacks and giving you a sample 7-day meal plan. It really, really is trying to make things as simple for you as possible. You can go through that and look at that in depth. Any recipes you see in any Beachbody nutrition plan, any one that I've tried, have all been phenomenal. They're not for gourmet people or anything like that. It's for everyday people trying to eat healthily and good. There will always be an FAQ section, so definitely take a look at the FAQ section. And we also have different languages, so there'll be French and Spanish beneath the English ones. So we're going to go ahead and look at the calendar so we can see what the first one would be. You click on that, it will tell you what your calendar is going to be. But since we're just doing this for instructional purposes, I won't waste your time on that. So we're going to go ahead and pretend that Move Your Body is the first one, and it probably is. It's telling you right now it's 30 minutes. You click on the details, and again, it tells you there's no required equipment, but if you want, it recommends that you have some weighted gloves. So we're going to go ahead and press play. We're not going to hear any sound because I've muted it so that you can hear me. Before you start any program, it's going to have this doctor's warning. You can't go any further until you've read this and you click on the button that you read it and that you accept it. And then it's going to go ahead and you'll see it starting to load. And the first thing I want to show you is down here in the very bottom right is the modification button. It says MOD. UV2's modification has a child. It opens up the children's thing. So let me go ahead and hit the modification button so you can actually see it. You'll see when you hit the modification button that the screen kind of jumps around for a second, and then it comes up. So you see the modifier, and it has the word modifier right here on your right-hand side, right above my picture. And the modifier stays up the entire time. When you hit that MOD button, the modifier stays up the entire time. So go ahead and bring those kidlets in there and have them working out with you. So let's go ahead and listen to what Leandro has to say just for a second so you can hear it.
Change your life. I have here my girls. How you doing? And especially I have you with me.
So that's what you'll see in this. You'll see a counter at the bottom of every single one, letting you know exactly how long it's going to be. And that's it. Once you're finished with your workout, you know, you go ahead and click exit, and then you look at your schedule and see what's going to be on for tomorrow. And that's not all you have in the Beachbody On Demand. We also have the Fixate Cooking Show, and that's something that you definitely want to take a look at. There are message boards. If you click the message boards, icon up here, it's going to send you right out to the message boards. Click the blog, it's going to send you right out to the blog. So once you're finishing here, and say you want to check out some tasty things, and you said, Ingrid was telling me about this Fixate cooking show. So you go ahead and click on the Beachbody On Demand button, and it'll take you back out to the home page. You'll see it's already set on featured. We're going to go ahead and reset the filter. Because you have this, periodically you want to see what's been added, because things are always being added. So you want to click on newest so you can see exactly what's been added. And so we have the kids and family collection has recently been added, which is pretty awesome. So fitness is not just for adults. It certainly starts when you're young. So the next thing I want to show you about is the Fixate cooking show, which is one of my absolute favorite parts of Beachbody On Demand, which we shorten as BOD. The Fixate cooking show will feature recipes from the creator of the 21-Day Fix and 21-Day Fix Extreme and her brother, who is a chef. They've combined forces and they've created the Fixate cooking show, so you can actually watch a recipe. So you can go here and look and see if the recipe looks like it's something that you want, and it's like, oh, okay, this looks pretty good, and let me see what it looks like, and watch them cook it, and it'll take maybe 5 minutes, and some videos are only 3 minutes long or whatever. So you can scroll down here and see there's some of the, like here's picture up here. There are 3 steps to successful meal planning. So that's part of the Beachbody blog that's related to the Fixate cooking show. So we're going to go ahead on in here and click on it says workouts because that's the design of the program, but it's actually not workouts. It is cooking stuff. So we're going to try something that's really small. So there's lemon garlic sauce, which I think anything lemon, anything garlic. So we're going to click on that. So you can go ahead and do just like you do with the fitness things and click on details so you can see more about it. I'm like, that sounds good to me. So let me go ahead and see what this is about. And you can go ahead and click on it and watch the Fixate cooking show demonstrate exactly step by step how this recipe is made. And so we're going to fast forward a little bit. They'll talk about it, and I have it muted so you can't see, so you can't hear anything. And so you'll see that they're doing all kinds of intros on here, and then they even actually taste it at the end. So this is what the lemon garlic sauce is going to look like at the end. And so if you just wanted the recipe because you're like, no, I know I love lemon garlic sauce, I don't even need to see this recipe, that's fine. So you'll go up here to program materials. You'll click on that, and you'll see that there are printable grocery lists for you as well, which I think is phenomenal. So here are the recipes. You just go ahead and click on this little button here. Looks like a download button, and all of the recipes will populate. So you'll just look for, and they're in alphabetical order, so you'll look for the one that you want. So we looked at the lemon garlic sauce. It's on page 68. So we'll scroll down to page 68 and look at the ingredients, or we'll just hover up here and you'll see the print button right here, and we'll just print page 68, go to the grocery store, or we'll just go ahead and have that grocery list printed up for us and go to the grocery store, bing, bam, boom, we're done. So that is the overview of the Fixate cooking show and Beachbody On Demand. We're going to, the last thing that I want to show you is one of my favorite features of having the club membership is the meal planning wizard. So you're going to go back out to the www.teambeachbody.com page. You're going to go ahead and log into your account. You're going to click on the Eat Smart tab and then My Meal Planner. And that will take you to the meal planning wizard that is customizable just for you. So you're going to go ahead on and click on the Use My Meal Plan Wizard or Go to My Meal Plan, whichever one you want to do. So right now I have it selected for Low Carb Express and 2,700 calories. But if I wanted to change that, I can go down here and look at some sample plans that have already been pre-selected. And say you wanted the balanced slim down plan or the active lifestyle plan, the power vegetarian plan, then you would go ahead on and click on the Learn More. Or you just go ahead and click on Choose Plan and click on that and then select and customize this plan. Or if you want to just do your own, you go back up here and use the meal plan wizard. And when you click on the Use the Meal Plan Wizard, it's going to ask you several questions so that it really can customize this just for you. And you can see it's going to ask you, have you completed the Beachbody program, or if this is your first one? What is your goal? You want to lose weight, gain weight, lose muscle? Not lose muscle. You don't want to lose muscle. So if you want to tone up or whatever. So it's going to ask you these questions. And then it's going to follow up with finding out what foods you do like and what you don't like. It's going to ask if you're male or female, how old you are. And then it's going to come up with a meal plan customized just for you. And of course, you can change it. So if you change, then you can change this. That's it. I hope this was helpful for you. Hope I didn't take too much of your time. God loves you, and so do I. Have a blessed and healthy day. Bye.